Hi guys, in this video we are going to see why we need to learn segment tree. So segment tree is mostly used in range queries. So what do you mean by query? Let's say we have an array 2, 3, 5, 1, 6, 2, 7. Okay, so you will be given some number of queries. Let's say 5 queries. So what will be the queries? Will be like you will be given a left index, a right index, and you will be said to return something. Let's say you have to return the minimum of this range every time. So 5 queries, so you have to return 5 minimums. So how will this queries actually mean? Let's say you have a query from 0 to 4. So what do you need to do? You start from the 0th index and you go till 4th index and you find the minimum and return it. So what is the minimum? It's 1. You return 1. Again, let's say you are given 3 and 6 as the right index. So what you do, you start from the 3rd index and go till the 6th index and find the minimum. What is the minimum? Again, this is 1. Take another example. Let's say you are given 0 and 2 and you need to find the minimum of this range. What is the minimum? Start from 0th index, you go to the 2nd index and you find the minimum. The minimum is 2, so you return 2. Now, for every range, what you can do is run a loop from the left index to the right index and find the minimum for each query. This is the brute force solution that comes to our mind in first place, that we run a loop from left index to right index for each query. Okay. What is the problem with this brute force approach? Let's take a look. So when we are running a loop from L, let's change the color. We are running a loop from left index to right index. It has a time complexity of O of n. Okay. Now, for each query, we are running this loop. So, if the query is q, then number of queries is q. Then the time complexity is O of n into q. That is, if let's say n equals to 1e5 or 10 to the power 5, and q is also 10 to the power 5. So, time complexity is O of n square. And if you run a program of n square, it is bound to give you a TLE or time limit exceed. So what can you do now? Here comes the concept of segment tree, where for each query you can find the minimum in O of log n for each query. So for q number of queries, you can find it in O of q log n. Trust me guys, this is a very useful algorithm when you are doing competitive programming or maybe lead code third or fourth question sometimes. So it's a very important topic.